Good Friday morning, everybody, and a quick shout out to all of you here for orientation, the class of 2020, of course. I'm student meteorologist Jake Carstens here with a special FSU weather update. We're going to preview what's going to happen today as well as into parts of the weekend here. Currently, we're sitting at 77 degrees under clear skies. Look at that dew point, though, at 71 degrees. That's going to be really the big story as we move on into the afternoon hours today. Those temperatures are pretty high already around the 9 o'clock hour. 77 in Tallahassee, 73 in Quincy, 74 degrees in Marianna, heating up into those lower 90s throughout the region as we push into the late afternoon. The satellite and radar has been quiet. Most of the cloud cover has been off towards our southeast, where we saw some shower activity yesterday. You see some scattered clouds off to the east of Perry. Around here, those clouds will be building over the next few hours, of course, setting up for a partly cloudy afternoon, of course. Now, these dew points are very high, as I said before, 71 in Tallahassee, 72 in St. Mark's, 75 in Apalachicola. The real story here is that yesterday, these were about 10 degrees lower in most areas, and that's why we saw a pretty dry day around town yesterday. Again, more fuel for some afternoon thunderstorm production today, so we'll be seeing some scattered storms developing in the mid-afternoon hours. Now, to preview what's going to happen after today, we have this futurecast radar to show you here. Storms going to be fizzling out by overnight tonight, setting up for a pretty nice night ahead, partly cloudy skies for the most part. Saturday, you see a lot of thunderstorms building in South Florida, and those will eventually be moving in towards Tallahassee as the afternoon carries on, much like will be the case today. And again, those will be fizzling out as you get into the overnight hours on Saturday. For today, 93 degrees in Tallahassee, 92 Quincy, 94 in Bainbridge. Again, afternoon thunderstorms are a possibility after about 2 o'clock particularly. Planning out the rest of your day at noon, again, partly cloudy skies hanging around, heating up pretty quickly. As you see, we're already in those upper 70s, eventually getting into the lower 90s, and around 2 or 3 o'clock is when these thunderstorms are really going to start to fire up. Late afternoon could be a wet one for you out there, as well as that rush hour commute sitting at about 88 degrees at 6 p.m. Out in the sand, again, just come prepared. Wind out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, about 1 foot surf, and the chance of some afternoon thunderstorms out there, as well as a lot of sunshine. So, of course, come prepared with that sunscreen and plenty of water if you're going to be out on the boat or on the beach. For golf, maybe not the greatest day out there just because of the heat and the fact that these thunderstorms are a possibility. Of course, if you do hear thunder, please get out of the golf cart and go back to the clubhouse. Some of these courses around town do not have these built-in lightning sirens, so you may not know if you hear thunder, of course. Best to play it safe out there, but if the sun hangs around for you, pretty good scoring weather, calm winds out there. For tonight, 72 in Tallahassee, 74 in St. Mark's, 72 in Thomasville. Isolated thunderstorms early, largely before 8 p.m. These will be dissipating, setting up for a partly cloudy night overnight. Now for the rest of the 7 days here, you see these temperatures hanging around largely in the lower 90s. The threat of isolated, scattered afternoon thunderstorms really the main threat throughout the entirety of the week. And those lows are pretty high now, getting up into those mid-70s for the most part.